So everyone that God used in the Bible were messed up. Either were drunk, they were crybabies, they had a lot of anger. They were all messed up.
All right, ready?
And he changed them.
Here we go.
Wow.
All right, Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring us in, Vic.
Huh? What? Oh, shit. Yeah.
Yo, Vic!
What? Yelling again? You sissy. We got a guest here and
That's
you're
right.
acting a fool. What's up with that?
He knows I'm a fool. We go way back, Vic.
Way back.
Yeah. Don't talk yet. Hold up. Come on. You're a guest. We got to introduce you correctly.
Oh, we got to do the intro,
Yeah,
the show
yeah,
first.
yeah,
All right, my bad.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 3. We have to play the music first. Hold on. Can you hear it?
No. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Is it too loud? Go back.
Go!
You ready?
Ready!
We're back. 20-something episodes. All right, here we go. Here goes the drop. Ready, George? What? Hold on. I messed it up big time. How is it? Is it 3, 2, 1? Welcome to the BS. I messed it up big time. All right, here we go. From the beginning. Scratch that.
It's expected of you to do
Yeah.
that.
Sorry.
You should have kept that in.
Here, it's going in.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. We're on video too.
Oh, we're on video
Yeah,
now.
so we're on
moving up in the
YouTube
world.
also. So check us
He's
out
out
on
of
YouTube.
the picture. He's got to walk in more, right?
Yeah. Oh, we missed it again.
What?
Come on, Vic. All right, here we go again.
The third time intro.
Take.
All right, go for
All
it.
right, here we go. Oh, wait. 3. Wait.
3,
All
2.
right, we go. 1, 3, 2. Not yet. Wow, we're off. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the
BS Live!
all the way from
Hollywood, California!
Damn, Big. How many takes was that?
Like 5?
It still didn't come out good.
No.
But we're keeping it.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that much time.
Yeah.
Yo, Vic, we're back. You excited?
Yeah, man. You know what? I was talking to your guest earlier. Are you gonna introduce him?
Yeah. We're
All
gonna
right,
introduce
all
some.
right.
We're gonna introduce some. Vic.
You told me you were gonna bring in a chick.
Yeah. So okay. So
What happened?
Okay. Easy. Okay. So we were supposed to bring in a lady, right? She is a friend of mine, and on Instagram, she went on a rant on her story saying that when there's a anniversary, when you're a boyfriend or girlfriend, and your anniversary, you know, your first year anniversary, second year anniversary, you have to take her out to a nice dinner, right? She's saying you can't take her out to a macaroni and grill or a Fridays. You have to take her to a nice steakhouse, a nice, very expensive restaurant. Basically, she's saying you got to waste some, good amount of money on her. And she says, yeah, so she said that. And I had told Vic, I'm like, yo, Vic, what do you think about, what she says? I knew what he was going to say. Vic, what'd you say?
I said, no, I ain't going to dinner. She ain't going to dinner.
No?
Either. No.
What are you going to do?
Just stay home with a bottle of whiskey.
No,
Right?
no, what'd you say? You wanted her to go on this podcast? Right?
Oh, yeah. I wanted her to come over here to, so she can explain why she thinks the guy has to fork out some cash to take her to dinner.
Yeah.
Because, I don't understand girls. Does she like actually just being in a restaurant? And are you going to introduce your guest? I mean,
Yeah. Well, hold up. You asked me about this.
No, okay.
Vic, easy. We got time. Okay. Okay. To wrap this up, she didn't come. Right? She didn't come because she had busy.
Here.
Wow.
She didn't
He's looking at me like, why'd I come here?
You told me not to talk.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll introduce him. But she didn't appear to this
didn't
episode.
come.
Oh my gosh. Vic! Stop being immature. All right. She didn't come to this episode because she was busy. So, my good friend Daniel, we've been wanting to have him on the podcast for quite a while, but we just haven't had the chance.
Oh, is that the Daniel you were talking to? I think you did tell me.
What would I tell you?
You told me about some guy from church that listens to the podcast. He's like our number one fan. I think it's Jeffrey, right?
Jeffrey's
you know
our
Jeffrey?
Yeah, I know Jeffrey.
Yeah, he's another one, right?
Yeah. Whoa! We got Daniel with us, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Riverside or Paris, California, right?
Yeah, Daniel.
No.
No?
I'm from California. Let's just say that.
Why not? Why not represent your city?
Because I'm always moving around.
Oh,
I mean,
he's a nomad.
yeah.
He represents a lot of cities.
Yeah. Just say that. Okay, so all the way from California,
Yeah, there we go.
and we go way back. We go what? High school?
Yeah, before that too, I think, right?
No, high school.
You guys are the same age?
I'm 2 years.
No, he's 2 year old.
No,
Older?
2 years older. He's
Yeah.
24. I'm
What
26.
high school you guys were going to? The same high school?
No, I went to, I first went to Norco, and then I had to go to continuation school. And
For being a bad boy.
Yeah, big.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
well, yeah, we'll get into that, but yeah. So he's a good friend of mine, right? We met at church, and you know, we just became really good friends with Brian. It was a
Yeah.
whole little crew, right? What we had, and yeah. But so we're gonna talk with him, Vic. We're gonna get his perspective on a lot of things, Vic. On a lot of like, you know, how you think us Christians have to follow Jesus and, you know, not in, you know, stay a virgin until you get married. You know, you told me that, right? That I have to do that because, you know, I'm a Christian.
Yeah. So we're going to interrogate the
No,
guy.
no. So he's going to tell.
He's
Well,
gonna
pretty
tell
ba-
us.
I'm ready
basically,
for it.
So he's going to tell us that, you know, there's some times where we're Christians, right? We're people. We're human beings. We sin. We mess up. We slip. We're not perfect. You know how you tell me that you don't want to be a Christian because you think it's impossible to be a Christian?
Yeah, I tried it. Yeah.
Yeah. You tried being a
I
Christian.
did.
And what happened?
It was terrible.
What was it terrible?
I just it's an awful life. I mean, I tried out the, you know, being perfect, and then I will sin, and forgive me, Jesus. I was saying forgive me, Jesus, like every 5 minutes, and I go, so you know what? I can't do this, man. You know.
The first like 5 minutes, you're like, you threw in the towel.
Yeah. You know how you cannot look at a girl and lust?
Right.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Every girl,
Right.
just about.
So,
But we jumped right in, Vic. We jumped right into
No,
it.
but wait a minute, man. What about you? You see, so
Yeah,
you
yeah,
look
no,
at
no,
a girl's
no.
booty
Hold on.
when she walks by.
Okay, hold her that
See?
there. First of all, we jumped right in. We didn't like catch up the BS Life family. What's going on, Vic?
Okay,
What's going on with their life?
Well,
We're all over the
you're
place. What's new?
We're just following your lead.
I know,
bro.
I know.
You're the one.
I know, my bad.
He's blaming us.
I don't know. I'm blaming you.
Or me.
Yeah. He's my co.
I think we got excited.
Yeah, we got excited.
We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
excited.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're back, right? We're back from what, like a year hiatus, right? And we just did an episode, and we found an old episode, and we aired it. And Vic, you'll be surprised, we got new listeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, people hitting me up, be like, "Hey, like I listen to your podcast." People from church that listen to our podcast.
Name one new listener.
Erica.
Erica.
Yeah.
All right, Erica.
Yeah, she's a new listener.
Why
Hold
don't
on.
you bring Erica to the show one day?
Yeah.
Of course.
You know, girls are, they're not fans of you, but they want me to say hi. Like, hey, tell Vic the
Tell-
creep that I said hi.
Tell that
Dang.
creep.
Christina.
go.
Christina's another one.
Mhm.
Another new listener, or she's been listening
What's
for a while.
up,
But
Christina?
yeah, and then
There you
a
go.
couple.
What does she look like?
Why, Vic? Is that a big deal?
I mean, just wondering.
Kelly too. Kelly,
Kelly?
she's from my church. She listens to us. Yeah.
Wow.
I like that name, Kelly.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's super. Elizabeth listens to us. Shout out Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, all right?
Yeah.
There you go, Vic.
Uh,
That's a lot of girls, Vic.
Yeah.
That's a lot of girls.
Machete.
Machete, yeah. He's like
listening
a
to
long
us.
time listener.
He's a loyal listener.
Oh, he's-
Machete, like
Machete, yeah,
like
yeah.
the
He's
guy
like
from
that-
the Machete.
Yeah, not him, but
Oh.
the,
I was like,
the
oh.
bootleg. The
From
bootleg.
that group, Machete,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's the original gangster, right? He's an original listener.
He's original,
Wow.
dude. Yeah. Yeah, so we go way back. Daniel,
Mm-hmm.
our guest today, he's been listening to us for a while too, right?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you support
Oh,
our podcast?
How did
Dan?
you find
Oh,
out about the
okay.
podcast?
Well,
He told
honestly,
you.
I
All right.
remember even before this all happened, I remember Eddie would talk to me about it, and he was like, "Dude, I want to start a podcast."
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
And I don't know if we were like I was telling you, yeah.
He was actually, he was probably the first person I told that I wanted to do a
Oh, yeah?
podcast.
Yeah, I remember, and then we were like thinking, like, "Oh, dude, you know what would you call it?"
Yeah.
And then I remember we both like we were like, "Dude, it's because you know we're so different from everyone, and you know we should name like we should figure out something that you know defines that."
Right.
And that's where I think Eddie came up with Black Sheep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but at first, we said, nah, like Black Sheep. Like, why would we want to name ourselves?
Because we thought
Black Sheep?
BS, you know, like BS Life. Everyone's gonna be like, "Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah,
like, does
like-
it mean?" But
Yeah.
Or you came up with the name?
no,
You
I
helped
think
him?
Eddie did.
Yeah,
Eddie.
yeah.
But we were talking about like, dude, we're so different from everyone.
Well, yeah, because the main thing was being awkward, right? Like,
Yeah, it's being a black sheep. A lot of people put black sheeps as, the bad son, the bad daughter, the outcast, right? And we wanted to tell people, yo, it's cool to be the outcast. It's to, embrace that, but use it for good. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we're coming back. We got new listeners. We got loyal listeners. We got Daniel that we wanted to bring in since a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said a couple of minutes ago, that he has a lot of perspective on, growing up as a Christian and the dating life, and also losing his virginity before marriage. We're going straight to it. Yeah.
let me applaud to that.
Yeah?
Well, yeah, you gotta man up and deliver the goods.
Okay, we'll get into that.
Anyways,
that. Yeah. Anyways.
Since you're awkward in one way, I'm awkward in another way.
Right.
What's your awkwardness over here?
I think we were talking about
we
that
are?
in the car. Yeah, I told him like, I don't know. That's so hard for me to like figure out what awkwardness that I have, and then I remember, I don't know if this is one, but I have a tendency to like be outspoken. So like for me, I don't really care what I say. Like I'll say it out, and then until the person gets pissed off and like,
That's
hey,
pretty much a gift that you have.
What, being outspoken?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because you should not care what people think.
not really. I don't think.
But
you
I
should,
think you got another awkwardness besides that.
Which one is it?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you know. I was like, tell me.
He
made it
know.
seem like he knew,
No,
right?
I know. I was like, oh, tell me. I don't know. I really don't know.
Let me give you, for instance, okay? One guy that really impressed us that we're awkward in a lot of ways. Like people are shy, people are not outspoken, and all that.
People
You
turn
get red. I'm a
No
loner.
friends.
I can talk to you guys, but I have no friends to speak of.
Wow.
So
Except Genesis.
yeah,
There
that's
you
a
go.
second friend. Your third friend.
Yeah,
fourth
there we
friend.
go.
Oh, Georgie, little man.
Georgie,
Yeah,
little
I got
man.
my little brother here, ladies and gentlemen. He's a loyal listener also.
He doesn't want to get on the mic.
Get in the
Come on
picture
here.
at least, in the video. We're on YouTube also, so check us out.
Come on, show your face.
Show your face, nah?
Come on, show your
Georgie.
face.
Just say
Here's
hi to the
little
camera.
man.
Here's my little brother.
Little
Yay.
man, show your face.
Say
little
hi,
man.
say hi,
Show your
Georgie.
face. Say hi
There he
to all
is.
the girls. Kelly, Elizabeth, Christina.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, George. Say hi to them.
Vic, actually, can I say it, George?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
You're
doesn't
dating?
have a girlfriend yet, but he's dating someone.
Really?
Yeah,
He's not a girlfriend yet because you haven't asked her.
because he's got a date first. Actually, we had a talk with him today, my dad and I.
Really?
All right, George? Yeah.
What was the talk about?
Yeah, so my dad, I guess my dad has been telling George to take it easy, right? Because, when you're young, you fall in love real quick.
Yeah.
So my dad's like, hey, you got to take it easy,
Don't
right?
fall in love too fast.
Yeah. Daniel will give us a perspective on that. But I'm like, and my dad's like, he threw the ball at me. He's like, Eddie, what do you think? I'm like, well, actually, last night I was listening to a pastor talk about that. He said dating shouldn't be a destination, right? It should be a transportation. So you shouldn't be dating for like 15 years and still don't know what you're going to do with her, right? You should date her, but still have a purpose behind that dating. You feel me, Vic?
Now, I think you asked me on the transportation is not the same as what?
Daniel, can you explain it? You got it, right?
Yeah, I think I know what he's talking about. For instance, like I think for me, I think dating is 100% okay.
Right.
Like, cause how do you gonna expect to find that
Right,
wife?
right.
Hey,
Come on the mic, man. I gotta ask you, George. What's you like this girl a lot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but let me tell you about what they're saying about taking it easy.
Okay.
Pretty much, you're gonna get your heart broken because all the first dates never work, second dates never work. So you get an experience, right? You too. That happened to you. That happened to me. That happened to everybody.
Did you fall in love right away with your first? I guess you can say.
you can say I thought I
Right.
was in love.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just enjoy it while you can, and whatever happens, if it doesn't work out, you gotta be cool with it. You know what I mean?
He's so heartbroken.
He's like, no. Vic, come on, why'd you break his dreams? he likes this girl a lot.
Oh yeah, well, hopefully it will work out.
Vic, give him one tip.
One tip:
Yeah, he's going on a date this Monday. Tell him one tip.
you gotta.
He's a Christian boy, Vic.
Yeah, you gotta decide where you wanna go, where you wanna take her. They love that. What do you want her to eat? You decide.
And you
if
have
she's
to
gonna
pay.
eat popcorn or soda or nothing.
And he has to pay,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, pay. It's, you can pay the first day. I mean, if she wants to offer
This
and
is the
fork out
second
some
one.
cash,
This is the second date.
huh?
Oh, she's paying?
Oh.
Did you tell her or did you ask her or how did that work?
I said we were arguing about how I was gonna pay.
Wait. Okay, so you're saying that they were arguing that
Yeah.
Georgia was gonna pay, and then what?
And then she's like, no.
She said no. She wanted to pay. That's good.
Yeah.
She's
Whenever
independent.
girls want to pay, don't argue. Let them pay. I'm going to tell you something I learned. If you let a girl pay for you, she's going to feel special that she paid for a man. If you say no and you insist on paying, you take away her special feeling that she could have had. It's weird. I know it's weird.
But don't let her pay each date. Right? You guys got to go either halves or you pay,
This
once
date,
or
she
twice.
pays everything. Let her.
Don't
Don't
go all expensive though. No. Right, Vic?
No, go. Hey, she's paying, dude.
Oh, God.
Take advantage.
Take advantage.
Make sure she spends a lot of cash on you. You're not cheap.
All right. Daniel, you've been through this, right? You have more dating experience than me.
What?
I'll get a lot of
everybody.
everybody, even my little brother. So what do you give Georgie some advice? He's going on his second date. He's young. He God is in his life also. So what should he do in the second date?
Same thing what Victor said. You got to find out what she likes and go with it. Basically like,
But don't think too much of it, right?
Yeah, don't, because then if you can just be over dramatic on the date, and then sometimes she's not even into it, basically, or, just find something that she's comfortable with, and that way you guys can both be comfortable in that date, so you guys won't feel nervous
Right.
And then like you said, she's willing to pay, right? So I totally agree with that. You should always let the girl, not always let the girl, but if she insists in paying,
right,
then let her pay.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it,
But it doesn't have to be always.
No, I always. I mean, because now guys, how guys are like, no, I have to pay. Like I've seen people who get pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, they're like, no, you should have let me pay.
Yeah, I think it like takes their manhood. I think they feel
And it's like, dude, wake up. We're in the 21st century now.
Girls
like,
are independent.
dude,
you have a little girl.
You should do what I do.
What?
Whenever I go on a date, I leave my wallet at home. Make sure you don't pay for nothing.
Okay, there's one thing.
Let her feel special.
There we go.
There's one thing I like what Vic said. Don't take it serious because at the end of the day, to really, to be honest, this might not work out. Right, Vic?
Yeah, girls are.
That's what he said. He said your first date might never work out.
Yeah,
it's true. I the first girl I dated, I'm not with her. Even the second one. And that's the only one I've had. So.
Well, you got a second date. That means you did something good the first date.
Hey, but high school sweethearts do.
Hey, Josh might be a player, eh?
Yeah, look. He's got a nice smile, a nice haircut. He's learning from Eddie the Sissy.
Yeah, right. Well, you know what? You can actually pick up on chicks.
I just can't.
You just,
get a girlfriend.
You put juices first, right?
Yeah. It's because I'm too picky on it. Anyways, yeah, so getting back with our guest, Daniel, right? So like I said, he's been dating more than me, right? And
I think you've been through like all of my dates that I've, right?
Yeah, I think I've met all his.
I have a lot of crazy.
But you can pick up on chicks.
No, I wouldn't like to say that.
I
honestly.
mean, you have girlfriends. A lot of your friends don't have girlfriends, right?
Well, for instance, like I remember when I started dating, my first girlfriend was in 6th grade.
6th grade.
After that, 7th grade, 8th grade, and then 9th grade. I think 9th grade, that's where I was dating the most.
Right.
But like one incident that happened to me, it was funny. I love to tell the story. Is that my parents, they were gonna go to Santa Ana to go see my grandparents, and I thought, dude, this is the perfect time for me to take the car and to go see my girlfriend. And I remember my sister was there at the house, and I was like, hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to the pool. I'm gonna go swim.
Wait, how old were you when
I was like 15 or 14.
15?
Yeah.
Did I know you at that time?
I don't know. I think you did.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't have a driver license.
You did not even know how to drive.
I didn't know how to drive. I didn't know.
And
so
you took the car.
I took the minivan.
He's committed.
And then I went to the first time. I went to her house, and she wasn't there. And so I came back to the house.
How was driving though? How did that?
I think it was okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and then it was like,
natural.
yeah, but after that, she told me, hey, I'm home again if you want to come. And I noticed that my parents are still over there. I called my parents. I was like, hey, how long are you guys going to be over there? And they were like, oh, well, we're still here. And that's when I was like, okay, I got to go again. And so I told my sister, hey, I'll be back. I think I'm just going to walk around, just to keep my mind off things because I'm bored. And I remember that's when I took the car. And everything's going good. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go see my girlfriend. I'm driving. And then when I looked in the mirror, the rearview mirror, I saw my dad and I saw my mom. And they were pissed off.
You
They
got
were-
caught?
Yeah.
Inside the car?
No, they were in the...
Behind them, dude.
behind the car.
They were following you.
They were following me.
And they knew it was their van and it was you.
Yeah. And they saw me and Vic, oh my God, my heart dropped. I was like, I'm going to get in trouble.
What did you do? You pull over to the side or
Yeah.
went back?
My dad, he kept honking and telling me to pull over. And I remember my dad got out.
Dude,
And
his dad looks like George Lopez. So envision
Yeah.
George Lopez pissed off.
And so my dad came up to me. He was like, I'm going to call the cops.
No
Yeah.
way.
No, he said
Yeah,
that?
he said that. I remember he said that. He's I'm going to have them take you away. And
Were you
but
crying?
huh?
Were you crying?
No, I was upset
You were mad?
because I had plans.
You were a
You
rebel.
ruined your plans, your dad.
So I was like, oh shoot. And then that night my dad came to me and he was like, hey, son, I understand like you're young. You
Oh, that's
know.
cool. He talked to you?
Yeah, so he was chill after that. He started talking to me. He was like, I understand. And he was like, I'm shocked to see how good you were driving.
He didn't yell at you?
No.
He just pulled you
At
aside?
first, no. At
Right.
first he was mad.
Right.
But my dad, at the end of the day, I think he understands.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah, so
That's what I admire on parents, dude. And I wish more parents can do what your dad did. Is like, okay, you get mad, right? You yell at them. But then at the end, you pull them to the side and be like, all right, I was young once and, just don't do it
Yeah,
again, right?
Parents were young once and they went through all that stuff too.
yeah.
Because a lot
So
of
it's like,
parents,
yeah.
a lot of parents, they just yell, right? Or like scold on their kids.
I
and
think he
like-
was mad because you took the van without, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I wasted gas. That's why he got mad.
Times are hard.
That was good. He was supposed to go to work with that man.
Damn. But yeah, that's crazy, huh? That he's been so Daniel's been dating for a while and he's been doing a lot of crazy stuff. And then I met him, Vic, at church, and
Yeah.
you were playing music, right?
Mhm.
And he was
You were
really
playing
into
music at
Yeah.
church?
I play. I don't like to say that, but I do. I sing. I play guitar, piano.
You want to say what?
I don't like to say I like to sing.
You want to sing a
Why?
Jesus song right now?
What do you mean? You sing good.
I mean, I
Let's
don't
hear-
like.
let's hear a
Nah,
little.
I can't.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Maybe later I'll play because sometimes I like to bring my guitar because
We could put acoustic on this, right, Vic? You have your little karaoke machine.
Yeah.
for me it's not the I don't know, it's not the same. Like karaoke.
Karaoke?
I like
You
to do
know,
karaoke, but
love karaoke.
when I do karaoke, I do it like more of like
For fun.
You know how that song goes? Amen.
Hey,
man.
I don't know.
No, I never heard it.
it looks,
Come on.
But
thought
I
you-
think my like my dad probably sang
Probably
it a
old
couple
school
times.
ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe.
he doesn't know how to sing.
Vic, yeah, he
He
does.
just said
Huh?
he sang.
He might play the song later on, all right?
Yeah?
So, yeah. Right?
I guess I don't know.
Ooh,
I wasn't ready for it, because I haven't been singing in a long time actually.
Yeah.
Dude,
so
wait,
I've been
wait.
out of it.
When
yeah.
I met you, I remember you were really like committed to be a singer, like to do something in the
Yeah?
music industry. What happened?
Want me to be honest?
yeah.
Well, I met the girl that she's the mother of my kids.
Right.
I met her, and I felt like as guys when we fall in love with a girl, like we leave everything that we wanted to do
Right.
just so we can be with that girl.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the wrong thing to do because she probably fall in love with you because you were a singer and you were singing at
She
church.
sings too.
Yeah,
She
that's
sings
why.
too.
And
Yeah.
you drop that. Like, you know what? When a guy is going to college and a girl likes him,
Right.
the girl likes him because
He's a college boy.
he's a college guy.
He
He
has-
knows what
Right.
he knows how he's going to after a career. He knows
Right.
what he wants,
Yeah.
and that's what the girl find attractive about him. And most guys, when they find a girlfriend, they drop college, and now the girl dumps them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes the girls doesn't support him, like to push him
Yeah.
to become, and that's
Yeah.
like.
You should
I
go
mean-
back to singing.
I
Do
thought
something
about
like
it.
Okay, so you're saying, right? You met her, you, and then what? Then you're like, I don't want to do singing anymore, or what?
No, I think it's just that I was in love, and and that was the difference. I knew that I was in love with this girl. I wanted, it was to the point where I wanted kids with her. You know.
At the time,
Yeah.
you were going to on church.
And
you
I was a
were-
virgin. I was a virgin till
Can I say
18, 19.
Can I say
think.
the story?
What story?
We can take it out if you want, but I remember
Don't
okay,
you say it, Eddie. That's good.
we were eating wings, right, with a friend of ours that was not a virgin, and I remember you said that you weren't a virgin, also a virgin, not a
That
virgin.
I wasn't.
Yeah,
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah, I
And you
remember.
were telling me, yeah, I did this and that to this girl, and then later on you're like, hey, I need to tell you something. I'm like, what? Like I'm actually a virgin. You remember that?
Yeah, because I mean, guys, when
Yeah.
you don't want to look like you're not
You're a virgin,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's like
You don't want
no,
to embrace
have
it like I do, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a man thing to actually not be a virgin.
Yeah, so for of course. So you don't want to tell your other guy friends like, yeah, I'm a virgin.
26-year-old virgin. I'm pretty
He's
sure a lot
proud.
of people
He's
have
proud. He's
questions.
telling everybody. He tells everybody, hey, I'm a virgin.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, man.
Like that's really hard to do.
Yeah, so
Like-
I remember you told me that you
Yeah.
know that.
And I called him. I mean, did I call you or did I tell you?
I think he called me.
I told him I was like, hey, I'm actually a virgin.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was like, dude,
But
why?
you were just saying, hey,
I
I've
would
been with
lie.
girls before, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I would like, yeah, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But,
yeah, dude.
no.
I was like, oh wow.
And you were like, oh, okay. I didn't know that could happen.
yeah.
You gotta flip her up upside down.
You had a good imagination. Yeah. So isn't that crazy, dude? Like, a lot of guys, like you said, like to say that they're, they've been with this many girls. That's cool for men, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it different
Yeah.
for ladies?
Girls look better if they're virgins.
That's crazy, right?
It's more respectful.
Why? Why do you think it's that way?
Society,
You
that's the way.
Do you care
know,
if a girl has been with a lot of guys?
I used to care until I was with a virgin, and it wasn't that fun.
Okay.
Um,
No. But do you
but-
look at a girl differently if she's been with a lot of guys?
You know what? I really don't care
Okay.
if she's a virgin or not. But
Vic, my
I used
question
to
is,
at one time.
do you look at them differently? Like, you know
If
how?
they're a virgin,
Yeah. Do you think they're like, they've been around, or like, yeah.
some girls will lie. Like this guy lie.
Right.
Some girls will lie.
Yeah.
Do you
like-
look at girls differently that have been around? Because for guys, it's cool.
You know what? That's
Apparently
that's
to
the
you guys.
crazy thing about it. You know how like guys, it's okay. For guys, oh yeah, I had sex with like 100 girls or like
This
20
guy,
girls.
how many girls supposedly?
How many girls have I had
Yeah.
sex with?
Yeah.
Over 400.
Dang.
And he's clean, right? Vic?
Yeah?
You're
Yeah.
clean.
No STDs, nothing.
Nothing.
Herpes, anything.
No.
Wow.
So you, when did you lose your virginity? Because eventually you did lose it.
I lost my virginity at like 18 or 19, I believe, and it was with the girl that I have my kids with. And she's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
And you guys were Christian, like going to church? at
Yeah,
that time?
she was Christian, and we were both Christian.
Right.
You wanna?
No, yeah. So you guys were both Christian, and what?
Yeah, no, and basically, to be honest, guys, a Christian, we're not perfect.
Right.
So don't think that because we're labeled as Christians that we
can't
have
mess
high
up,
standards
right.
and stuff like that. Of course, we need to be like Christ,
Right.
But at the same time, we're human.
Right.
We're gonna make mistakes, but that doesn't mean that gives us like the freedom to do mistakes.
Right.
There's a difference.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh well, I'm forgiven anyway, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Right,
God's gonna
right.
forgive me the next day.
Do you agree that God made us men like horny dogs? Like we see a girl and we lust, we want her for sex automatically. I mean, that happens to me. I'm not the only one. That happens to everybody.
I think naturally, yeah. I mean, naturally, God made us to fall in love with women, and like I said, like as time
But
went
you
by,
want to have sex with the girls
Yeah.
that you look at, right?
I mean, the crazy thing is that back then, like if you would really like go back in the Bible, like I feel like even the angels, they would fall from heaven and they would have sex with the girls.
Really?
Yeah,
What the heck? I didn't even heard that story.
yeah,
You
dude.
heard that story?
No.
Yeah,
I guess
Angels will fall down and they wanna.
they would have sex with the girls, and that's why they were giants. And that's why they were like guys who were strong or some weird possessed people. And that's where people think that they got the Greek mythology from, like
Really?
from Perseus and Zeus, because of these people.
Is
you
that like what will fall down? Angels?
angels? They
Good
will
or
fall-
bad angels?
Bad angels.
Oh,
To
and
have sex with.
to have sex with girls. Yeah.
Where is this in the Bible?
In
Old
Genesis, yeah, old time. Before, I don't know.
You got to
before
read the book of Genesis, Vic.
No, you have to read it.
the crazy thing, the Bible has a lot of crazy stories. Like you won't even think like it would be in the Bible.
Yeah. This guy will read the Bible to me every morning. He
Oh, yeah?
doesn't know that story.
I
Come
know.
on. No,
we usually do
yeah.
New Testament. I got to go back to the Old. You're right.
Yeah.
We'll go
But-
back to the Old and then we'll... Because it gets all complicated.
It does. It gets complicated, but
Yeah.
it has a lot of good stories.
If you were an angel, would you come down and do a couple of girls?
No, what
No?
the...
Would you,
I mean,
Vic? If you
oh,
were,
yeah.
oh yeah.
Definitely. If I had the power to fly down, oh man, I'd be
Vic.
flying down every day.
Yeah.
I'll be a bad angel.
There's gonna be a bunch of
Yeah.
angel, like half angel, half human Vics all over the place.
Oh my gosh, the little demons, like... anyway, no, I'm calling you a
Well,
demon.
yeah, no, but you're right.
Look.
If a bad angel has sex with a girl down here,
There's little victors out.
the kids will be like either giants or
Yeah.
evil or something weird.
Because they're not human. You know, they have
Yeah,
some weird kind of thing to
Oh.
them, and so that's why there's giants, and that's why there's a lot of like so.
All right, so going back to you and your wife or
Yeah.
your partner, you guys, lost your virginity when you were 18, you said? With her?
Yeah.
And did you guys plan it? Like, because according to the Bible, you got to get married, right?
Yeah.
Right, Vic?
Yeah, according to the Bible.
Yeah. What?
You're like, that's it for me.
what happened? Like,
I mean, she was beautiful. She was
Right.
gorgeous. Like, and like Vic
Oh,
said,
you-
as a guy, you
Right.
Yeah.
want to have sex.
You
know?
you were already a Christian when you met her.
Yeah.
And you believe that you have to wait for sex until you get married.
Yeah.
You-
And
you
you
have
didn't
that,
propose.
yeah.
You didn't propose. You say you love her. How come you didn't propose?
I don't know. Honestly, that was a good question. That's like one of those things where I loved her, but I felt like we were still young, And
Yeah.
But in the same time, like I did a very like not immature. It was more of a mature thing, but I should not have sex.
You didn't want to get married because you were too young. You wanted to explore other chicks or
No.
other people, right? Right?
No. I mean, in a sense, okay. If like further on in my story, like at that time, I did it because I was so focused on Brie and I wanted to be with her, and of course, like I think I did propose to her, and so we did, we had sex before marriage, and I think honestly, like as a Christian, I feel like God doesn't bless your relationship if you do that, and it's one of those things where like if I would have got married to Brie, and like not had sex, I felt like my life would have been a lot easier with her. I would have probably been so much prepared. I would have probably gone to school. I would have
Right.
probably I would have done a lot of things. And for her too. She could have done a lot of things too.
Right.
And of course, we have a beautiful baby girl.
right, she's beautiful.
And
Yeah.
she's gorgeous.
And you're having another one?
And we're having another one. Yeah. And
Congrats.
thank you.
And you're still not married?
And we're still not married.
Oh.
God forgive me, man. but
But
in
God
the same
forgives, God
time, like,
forgives.
we're humans, I'm not encouraging anyone. Okay.
Right.
I'm not encouraging anyone to continue to live in sin
Right.
or to do sinful things, But at the same time, if you make a mistake, we're humans,
Yeah, okay, but okay. So I'm putting kind of in a hot seat.
Yeah.
Right? So, first time you had sex, you knew you sinned, right?
At the moment, I wanted to say no,
Okay, but after.
but after, yeah.
Okay,
Then we
then-
realized we did sin, and then that's when
Then-
we were like,
and-
okay,
and then-
we should try to wait,
Right.
and then we did it again, and of course, I don't know, basically it ended up having the kid. We have our daughter,
Right.
and
Which is a blessing for you.
which is a blessing,
Yeah.
of course, and after that,
Why didn't you guys get married after having her? Since you guys have a baby, you're going to have sex again.
it's because we had a lot of problems. I
Okay.
mean, we had a lot of problems between me and her, and her family, and my family with her, and it was like one of those things where like, I would have to say it's culture, and of course, a lot of people don't think that, but I feel like for Caucasians, it's like the kids were like free to do anything. Like they would like go out with their friends. and-
Caucasian is white, right?
yeah, and they would hang out with their friends, and they would come,
Wow. See.
I just learned something new.
and then they
I just want to make sure you knew that, Vic.
No, Caucasians are white, yeah.
Yeah.
And then And then for us Mexicans, I don't know if you went through it too, Vic, but
We're brown. We're not Caucasians, are we?
no, we're Hispanics.
Oh.
Or is it Hispanics, Latino, or Chicano?
I think we fall into
We're
the
Chicanos.
No,
Latino category.
I think we're Chicanos
Yeah.
because
Well, we're
Me-
Chicanos. 'cause
Yeah,
we're
Mexican
born-
Americans. Yeah.
You're not a Chicano.
Uh,
You're an old man.
I
But
thought you were going to say you're a wetback.
dang.
What?
I mean,
I mean, anyway.
I mean, we could say that. It's our own race, so.
yeah.
we're the
okay.
same, man.
I mean-
Just born on the other side of the border.
Exactly,
That's
yeah.
all.
No, it's the same thing, but it's different, and I feel like that's because of that, our culture, we clashed a lot, and she's not used to doing this, or I'm not used to
Right.
doing this, and but yeah,
I predict this guy's going to be 30 and still not married.
who them?
Most likely, yeah. The
That's
way I'm
losing
going,
out on
yeah.
a lot of
I'll bet money with you to see how. I think
Okay, how much you want to bet? How old are you right now?
26.
He'll reach 30 and he'll still won't be married.
30. No, I don't know.
You're not in that time yet.
No, not that. No.
Do you feel you probably reached past 40 or before 40?
think
Because we got
I'll-
a bet going on here. We need to know.
I think past 50.
I think
I think past 50, I'll become a monk or something.
What if you
I don't think your thing would be
die,
working
eh?
that time, Eddie.
Well, it works for him,
What-
so
what-
it must be working.
No, but what if you were to live your whole life and never get married and never had sex? That you can go to heaven like that, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can?
Yeah, you can.
Well, you're almost 30. You might as well
just-
go all the way,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Might as well commit.
Might as well
You
commit.
better, you're a committed Christian, yeah.
I think, to be honest, I tell Eddie this. Eddie, because Eddie has really high standards,
Well, she's got to be like super fine.
I'm not fine.
No, yeah. Oh, no?
No, I mean, she's just got to have some morals that I think are important to me.
And what kind of morals is that? Like, yeah.
Yeah, what kind of
wh-
morals are
Yeah, like, God first, family first, knows what she wants in her life, in her career, stuff like that. And it's hard to find girls like that.
So she has to have a fine body.
No,
And a beautiful face.
She has to be a beautiful face.
What if
yeah.
she's got all those qualities, but she's
Wait,
ugly
wait.
and she's like a little
Yeah.
chunky?
No, I think, I mean, even says in the Bible, you got to be attracted to them, right?
Good point, Vic.
Oh, you do have to be
Yeah,
attractive.
you have to be
okay.
attracted to them. So I can't, you can't date someone that you're not attracted to.
But to be honest, like, looks is not going to always be there.
Nah, it's not.
No, so it's like one of
Because
those
if
things.
if she gets in a car crash or something, are you still gonna love her? Are you still gonna be with her, Vic?
Probably not.
No.
Well, it depends what kind of accident, Is she got
A
all-
wreck. She got
Yeah.
lost an arm. Her body's all.
Look, you may still keep her as a wife, but you're
Oh.
gonna shit on the side with some fine chicks.
If you want to be a good
She's
Christian,
not gonna put out.
if you want to be a good Christian, then use your hand, I guess.
No,
but
well, if you're a young guy, you want to enjoy life with other girls. She won't find out.
to be honest, like, that's what happened to me.
Really? When?
Well, me and my, the mother of my kids, we broke up, and it was right after I had a car accident.
You?
Yeah, I had a bad accident. I don't know if Eddie remember, but my
Yeah.
car flipped over in the freeway. So
Wait,
like,
okay,
yeah.
so talking about the car crash thing, because we gotta wrap it up soon.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
talking about the car crash thing. At that time, you weren't on a good path with God, right?
Oh no, I wasn't. That's when I stopped like having a connection with God, and
I remember you were telling me, and
Yeah.
we were going to church, and you were still kind of not feeling it.
I was being rebellious. So I started like denying God, and I was like not trying to find ways to piss him off, but basically like go against him. And so luckily I didn't do any drugs. I didn't do anything too crazy. But
You never try like crack cocaine or you try cocaine a lot?
I tried actually the blue crystal meth. I don't know if you tried that one.
Oh yeah.
from Bringing
I
Back.
was up 5
Made
days.
by Heisenberg himself.
How long were you up when you
just
tried
know
that?
No, I didn't try it.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
I
no,
thought
no.
you said you did.
It's from a
No,
show.
it's
Vic.
from a show.
Huh?
It's from a show.
Wait, but have you done drugs?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Vic's done it all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Vic, say how many drugs
I
you've done.
did one crystal meth
Tell 'em.
one time a line. I was up for 4 days on a little line because it was like almost pure. It wasn't cut. It was brought from Mexico. And this dealer's supposed to like cut it up and distribute to the dealers, but it was almost like pure. So I did a little line. It burned my nose, and I was up for 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah, you shouldn't do it though.
No, I don't.
Okay, good. But what were we going with that? What did that
I
come
don't
I
know.
out?
forgot. Yeah.
No,
we
you know
just
what I
started-
really want to find, because you said we're about to wrap
Yeah,
it
we
up,
gotta
right?
wrap it up. Yeah.
We got to find out what's awkward about you.
I don't know what it is.
You're the first perfect guy we ever
Yeah.
had on the
No,
podcast.
I'm not.
Oh, he's not perfect.
No, I'm not perfect.
All the things you
far
said,
from
Vic.
perfect. But no, I would. If anything, I make a lot of mistakes, Vic.
He does
That's
make
me.
a lot of mistakes.
I make a lot of mistakes to the point where Eddie learns from my mistakes.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I learn from that too. So like, I'm always gonna make mistakes, but in a sense, I'm like, okay, you know what? I can learn from this,
yeah.
and I'm gonna move on. You know,
Yeah. And you know what? I'm proud of you, dude. Like you learn from your mistakes,
Yeah,
right?
and-
You've grown so much from I've met you.
from that time, yeah.
Yeah.
And from even to my that time where I was against God
Yeah.
and I was doing stupid things.
Yeah.
And
but you know what?
You still do stupid things, right?
I still do those stupid things. I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not perfect.
No, you see, we're not perfect, right? We have to.
I'm still trying.
Yeah. That's the thing. We have to keep on trying.
And
That's-
someone said this, because they say we're the Church of Christ. Think of it as we're being built. We're still under construction. We're not perfect. We're not there yet. But
Right.
in time, God is still building us.
Right.
We're still under construction.
Yeah, and a lot of people look at Christians and be like, this guy, they'll look at Daniel and be like, this guy's a Christian, he had fornication before marriage, he smoked.
Learn from him not to do that, right?
Yeah, or
Vic is like, no, you need to do it now.
or don't criticize him, right? Like,
Right. Yeah.
he's manning up, right? He's taking care of his family. He's going to work. He didn't leave his daughter,
Yeah.
right?
Oh man, I love her. I think that's why I have a lot of respect for girls now. Like, cause I see my daughter, and I want my
Yeah.
daughter to be treated with respect.
Yeah. Well,
And-
would you let your daughter date someone like Vic?
Well, no.
You're like, don't bring that. in.
I respect girls.
Yeah. No, Vic does respect
You know,
girls.
you
yeah.
know what's
know.
disrespectful? If you don't have sex with them, you're disrespecting them.
I don't know about that.
So you gotta have sex. It shows respect.
It
You
shows
gotta
more. It
respect
shows
them.
more respect when you hold it off for a couple months, couple weeks.
If you go on a date, well, you're not there yet. But
Yeah, Vic, tell your
If you're-
point of view. What the heck is here?
if you're on a date,
Don't worry, I'm teaching him the ropes.
yeah, well,
He's in good hands.
I had. I'm gonna tell you, when I was your age dating, I had a piece of paper of the 10 things I have to do. Okay, and I said you gotta hold her hand, you gotta get on her personal space, you gotta kiss her, you gotta do all these
Right,
things,
you had a
right?
list. You had a list, right?
Yeah. And then when I will sit down on the say we go to a restaurant,
Uh-huh.
I will go in the restroom and pull out my list. Oh, have you done this, that, and I will come back and do all that. And then another one was, did you whisper on her ear?
Vic likes that, dude. Vic's like whispering in girls'
Girls-
ears, right?
Girls like that
Love
too. There's some
that.
girls that like that.
You
Yeah.
just say, hey, let me tell you something. And then when you put her hair, talk real slow, because if you talk loud, you ring her ear. That's bad.
All right, Vic. All right.
And then take a swig. Oh, you smell real good. They love that. Did you smell her?
Oh,
Did
Vic,
you whisper on her
There's
ear?
a girl right there.
Huh?
Right in front of you, a girl right there. What do you say?
You smell so good.
And then what?
You might. Well, I don't want to get too creepy here.
Okay, yeah. Don't get too creepy.
But yeah, for startups, yeah, all you
Okay.
youngsters go on a first date,
take out the 10
hold
list.
her
then,
hand. Don't ask her where do you want to go. You take her where you want you to go.
Vic. Can I give a tip to that?
Yeah.
Have God first tip.
You're
have God
gonna give tips?
Yeah. Have God in the center of that relationship.
How will you go on a date and have God on the center?
You meet her, right?
Yeah.
Meet her at church,
Mm-hmm.
right? I meet a nice girl at church. You go on a coffee date or something, and then you guys just talk, get to know her, and then if you feel like it, something's happening through like 3 dates, if you actually talk about it, and say,
But
like,
do
Hey.
you talk about God on the first date?
yeah,
You do.
see where her walking with God is, right? Where
Yeah.
her journey has been. How what? I like to look at how they treat their family members, how they treat their mom, how they treat their parents, right?
Yeah.
Because that shows a lot on who they are. You know what I'm saying, Vic?
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
I
what
think
you're
for Vic, I mean not for Vic, but for Eddie, he needs to find a girl at church. Because if he were to go pick up a girl at a bar and he talks to God, like talking about God to her,
Yeah, I'll turn.
she's
around.
not gonna like it. Yeah, she's gonna be
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, like that's weird. Like,
Right,
but if he
you're
were
right.
to say that
But-
to a Christian
yeah.
girl, a Christian girl would be like, ooh, okay,
Well,
this guy's a Christian
a lot
guy?
of girls, Christian girls, have the same, mentality that you have, now that the churches are closed,
Yeah.
I know.
That's why I keep
Just,
telling him. I was like, dude, what are you gonna do? The churches are closed. Like, you had to get on something.
We have to get on. We try. Should we try the apps again? The Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle. Yeah,
There's
yeah,
another
yeah.
Christian app that we should try.
Yeah,
Would you try it?
yeah.
Not the
I-
Christian
yeah.
one, but
Yeah, I don't mind going out with a Christian chick,
I mean, she might change you,
Yeah.
Vic.
or I might change her.
Oh God! On that note,
Dang.
on
You
that
never
note.
know. You just never know who's gonna change who.
All right,
There's a song to that, isn't it?
sing it.
No, I don't know it, but it's like I make the what is it? I make the good girls go bad.
Yeah, I make girls
I
go
make the
bad.
good
Bad
girls
girl.
go Did you write
Bad
that?
girl. Huh?
You wrote
No,
that
it's a
song,
good
didn't
girl. It's a good girl. He's like I forgot who it says. I make the
Wait.
good girls go bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
I,
right.
I don't know that song. I maybe I heard it before, but now I gotta find it.
You gotta find it. That's
Yeah.
that's your anthem.
That's your
Vic.
anthem.
That's your anthem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I make good girls go bad.
Woo.
Creepy.
Creepy.
Okay. Anyways, all right. Let's wrap it up. All
All
right.
right.
So at the end of the day, I think what we learned is, don't.
But you
Oh.
make bad girls go good, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. You
do.
I do. Actually, yeah. Anybody really. You know, at the end of the day, it's their choice. It's their journey. I'm not here to convince you to follow Jesus. I'm not here to convince you. You know, I'm just here to share the gospel
Share.
to you. You know?
Share.
Share. How do you say it?
Share.
Share your gospel.
Share.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you.
So at the end of the day, can I say a quote or a story?
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, we'll let you speak.
Yeah. Thank you.
You can
Whose podcast is it again?
It's your podcast.
Yeah,
You should
yeah.
be able to speak.
Thanks, Vic.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's our podcast. It's our everybody podcast.
It's
the whole
everybody.
BS family, yeah. Okay. So this is a little story. Ready for story time, Vic?
Sure. I love stories.
Daniel?
Yeah, let's do it.
Or we'll wrap it up with this.
Let's hear your sissy story.
Okay. One day at school, a teacher wrote on the board, right? And she wrote the following. She wrote 9, you know math, Vic?
Of course I know math.
9
Math, too.
9 not 2. 9 plus 9 times 2 is what?
18.
Right? She wrote it on the board. 9 times 4 is
36.
36. And then she's like, okay, let me do it by myself, right? 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 9 is 81. And she put 9 times 1. Fudge, I screwed it up already.
Is this a story or?
Yeah, it's a story. Can I tell it again? Can I rewind it?
Is that...
I think this is the part of the story, isn't it?
No.
Oh, you really
I
screwed
it
up?
up.
You dummy.
I thought it was part of the
I
story.
thought your screw up was part of the story.
No.
I thought those too.
No. I'm awkward, Vic. What can you expect?
You dummy. Now you're going to have to do that
I'll
table
do it.
9 all over again.
Yeah, I'll make it quick.
All right.
I'll make it
Go
quick.
for it.
You forgive me?
Of course.
All right.
Maybe.
One day at school, a teacher wrote on the board the following, right? 9 times 1 is 7. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. And she goes on, right?
9 times 1 is 9, not 7. dummy.
Right. 9 times 10 is 90, right? And then when she was done, she looked at the students and they were all laughing at her, right? You know, like you, right? Yeah, you're stupid, right? Because of the first equation, which was wrong, right? You said that 9 times what? 9 times 1, 9 times 1 is 7. Everyone's making fun of her. Little Victors are making fun of her. And she says, I wrote that first one wrong on purpose. For you, Vic. Because I wanted you to learn something important, Vic. This was for you to know how the world out there will treat you. Right? You can see that I wrote the right thing 9 times, right? She said a lot of right numbers, but none of you congratulated me for any of them. But you all laughed and criticized because of one thing I did wrong. So the lesson here is, would you want to explain, Vic? What's the lesson here?
Yeah. Well, you know what? I can't. The thing I relate to it with that story is like, girls, you can do a million things right. If you do one thing wrong, they will throw that in your face for the rest of your life.
Well, that's anybody,
that
right?
one mistake.
Yeah.
Girls will do that to you.
Wait, what?
Girls, you can do a million things right for a girl, but you make one thing wrong,
Oh,
and
okay.
she will never forgive you.
I like how you made into like a relationship thing.
Oh, really?
I looked at it as, how'd you look at it, Daniel?
Same thing like Vic. What Vic
Really?
said, yeah, but in the same time,
For
like
girls?
Yeah.
no, for us. I mean, for both. like
anybody, right?
and it's like one of those things, like even positivity and negativity.
Yeah.
And you can have a good day. You know, a cute girl says, "Oh, you know, I like your outfit. You look cute," or you look good. And you're like, oh, "Okay, thank you."
Yeah.
Someone buys you coffee. "Hey, let me buy you coffee, man." And a lot of good things are good are happening
Right.
to you, but then there's just one person that can tell you something
That flips you off in the.
that flip you off.
Yeah.
Like he cuts you off, and you get mad, and he flips you off.
And you forget all about those.
That whole day, only thing you're gonna think about is that guy flipping you off, because
Right.
you can have a lot of positive thinking in your life.
I did a lot of flipping off when I'm driving.
That was
and
you.
that was me flipping you off. Yeah.
So the lesson here is the world will appreciate the good you do. The world will never. My bad. I messed up again. The world will never appreciate the good you do a million times, right?
Yeah.
But they'll criticize you for the one thing you did wrong. So don't get discouraged.
Yeah.
Always rise above all the laughter and all the criticism, and stay strong and keep being you, being that black sheep, doing the right thing.
You know what? The best thing to overcome all that, don't do good things for nobody.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, nobody appreciates anyways.
That's the thing. We got to change that, Vic. We got to do right to the people
Don't
that
be
hate
a
us.
nice guy and try to do favors and be good for people. Don't do that.
Jesus did, so we got to be like him, Vic.
Oh.
He was mean. He was mean. He was loving on the people that
But
hated him.
Yeah, but you gotta avoid, all the, like bad things, like people like that remember that one bad thing. Just avoid doing all the good stuff,
No, you still got to treat them with love. At the end of the day, it's gonna ruin their life, right? Right, Daniel? You gotta
I guess.
love.
I mean,
You gotta love like Jesus.
yeah, you gotta be a positive image, because then, especially now in the world that we live in, there's a lot of negativity. There's never any positivity in this world,
Right.
and it's sad.
It's a lot of haters, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just said hate.
You could be a good person, but
I
then
am.
don't give like
Yeah, right.
a rat's ass about like the negativity or people. Yeah.
I learned
Vic,
not
do you
to
give
keep
a rat's ass?
I learned not to keep a rat's ass.
Right.
Do you? What about you? You keep a rat's ass?
When what?
When you have a rat and you look at her ass.
On that note,
you're looking at Minnie Mouse's ass, dude.
Yeah, you look at Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, and you keep any of that? No. Okay. Yeah. Look, I don't keep a rat's ass what people think about me.
Yeah.
I don't get good reviews. Let's put it that way.
No.
I'm not talking about
All right,
on a page.
yeah. What were you saying?
People that know me,
Right.
they don't think highly.
Right.
I don't get good reviews.
But at the same time, you
But-
treat them well.
Yeah.
That's the
You
thing.
you know me. Do I respect anybody?
I mean, if they were, I mean,
A little bit.
a little bit, but
Not much.
you try not to.
I try not to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I learned not to keep a rat's ass what people think and just do what pleases me. I do my thing,
All right, so let's wrap it up, Vic. Daniel, thank you for being.
Daniel is not awkward at all. Can you believe that?
Daniel's awkward. We'll find his awkward.
We'll find something.
Yeah.
I know there's something.
Well, it's not like we wanna make you awkward.
No, I mean like
No, we
I want
want
to
you-
be part of this family.
Yeah, we want you
so
to
I want to be
embrace it.
awkward.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna have to throw you out the family if you don't come up with some awkwardness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, hopefully, we'll have that girl, that lady that was.
What's her name?
We'll save it for the next
Oh,
episode.
Tell
yeah.
her,
The
Vic.
girl that
Tell
wants
her,
to be
Vic. She was
taken
supposed to be here.
dinner.
Tell her. Tell her.
Tell her,
something
she
real
was
quick.
supposed to
I
be
know
here.
you were supposed to be here, girl. You rank out, and I want to keep you a piece of my mind.
All right.
I don't buy dinners for nobody.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I cut Vic's mic. Daniel, thank you for being on the podcast.
You're welcome.
Hopefully, you
Thank
become
you for
part-
having me, man.
Thank you
guys.
Thank you for handling our awkwardness.
You turn my mic off. You silly Willie. You turn my mic
All right,
off,
we gotta
man.
go,
That's
Vic.
jacked up, dude.
All right, later. Oh, okay, go where you say.
All right, Daniel. Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you, Vic. Vic is awesome, guys. He's cool.
How about Eddie?
No, you're not.
Welcome to the BS family, and
Oh,
We'll
wait
see
a
you-
minute. How much was the bet for the CC getting
oh
laid?
man, I don't know how much.
How much? You can hold
getting
out.
married.
Yeah.
Getting married for what is it? What's
No,
the bet?
No, the
getting
bet
married or
is
losing
that-
his virginity.
Well, he is not gonna lose.
Yeah,
his
so
virginity.
you're gonna have to get married.
What is yours?
$50 that you make it to 50 virgin. I mean to 30.
Oh man.
Hurry,
You
we
said
gotta end
you're-
it.
29.
Okay,
29.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you vote on what age I'm gonna get married. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you next week. BS family.
Bye.
Adios.
Oh yeah, we're on video, huh?
Adios, amigos.
Georgie, say bye.
Georgie, come on,
Go,
say
go,
bye,
go,
Georgie.
Be careful, big.
Here you go.
I'm awkward, Vic. What can you expect?
You dummy.